Hi everybody, this is VidHead85, and I'm going to tell you something that I think may cause a lot of eyebrow raising, and that's the fact that DL men are as much a victim as the women that find out about their undercover activities are. Simply, the DL is not about gay sex, it's about dishonesty. And the ex-gay movement is a driving force behind it, as well as a societal stigma, and there's a host of other reasons why I submit that DL men are just as much victims as the women are. Now, I've known I was gay since I was 7, and people would say, how do you know? You just know. There's just some things you just know. Period, dot, end of story. There is no explanation to it. You just know. I've never been with a woman. I don't really have a desire to be with a woman. I can appreciate a woman's beauty and curves and everything. But a man can appreciate another man's body without desiring it. But I grew up thinking that I was sick, I was a pervert. I heard that gays were out to destroy the family because they didn't want to have families, and now that we do want to have families, we are harming the children because of all this other stuff. And I was told that we were not respectable. We were not people that other people could look up to. But now we have people like Ellen DeGeneres, who has I love watching her show. We have the first openly lesbian senator, Tammy Baldwin, who was elected as an openly gay woman. We have Melissa Etheridge, and my favorite anchor woman, Rachel Maddow. And of course, my favorite anchor man, Anderson Cooper. We also have Don Lemon and Zachary Quinto. Those are just they cover a lot of a lot of ground. But I also know many people on Facebook, and I've also heard of many individuals who are professionals. They're doctors, they're lawyers, some of them are soldiers, and they no longer, thankfully, the soldiers no longer have to go out of their way to steal a kiss in secret. That's just stupid. But I grew up listening to this. I grew up hearing that, especially in church, mind you, don't let gay people watch your children. Don't let gay people around your children. It was always that gay people are the predators. And this is simply inaccurate. We have been raising children forever. Okay? And I would, every Sunday that this was said, I would feel like a jackhammer was just hammering away in there. But yet they could embrace a drug user or a murderer. That's just crazy. But you may look around and say the times have changed, but take a look at LGBT Nation. Take a look at what's going on with gay people around the world. We can be killed in many countries. But you may say, okay, well, they have more freedom here. Well, not according to many constitutions of not according to many state constitutions where we can't even get married or adopt because we're unmarried. And in Virginia, they said political beliefs are another reason that you can be denied children, which is basically if you like Obama, you can be denied the ability to adopt. So why is that a justification to not grant or take away freedoms to live an ordinary civic life, which include these things? So given the background that I've described, I would suggest also watching 8 to Play. And also there was a video on YouTube called ExGay equals ex-wife. You should check that out because that is another driving force there. And this is the reason why I say that DL men are as much victims as the women are. But we must not absolve women of all responsibility because women do cheat. They just don't get caught as much as men do. This doesn't erase the fact that the DL is about dishonesty either. But not all DL men have unprotected sex, and not all DL men are in relationships with women or are HIV positive. So to conflate the DL with HIV is as stupid as conflating long hair and afro sheen. But who's to also say that the woman in the relationship isn't hugged up with some other dude while her dude is snugged up with somebody who she thought was his homie? It is my sincere belief that if we stop acting as if the DL is about sex and HIV, and we talk about the societal stigma that visits itself upon our churches, families, and communities, that we can actually get something done. It's difficult to be gay in America, okay? But if it's about time that we just address the societal stigma, because if we address that, the DL is only a symptom, and it will decline steadily when we take the stigma out. And that, even though we will never do that entirely, we will make strides against that. So whether or not you agree with this video, let me know why you think I'm wrong. Let me know why you think I'm right. Because when we look at societal stigma, that is what pushes a lot of gay men and lesbians towards self-destruction. Because you're making it hard to be openly gay in America. That's just wrong. See you later, YouTube. Have a great day.